diva, diva. What's going on, squad buddies? What's going on, my squad buddies? It's your boy Morgan, and we're here today to give you guys Kionna's top moments. Now, I was going to break it up and make it a highlight / top moment type of thing, but you know what? I said, you know, we're going to go ahead and we're going to just do the springtime. I just want to see what her captain season looked like. I remember everything, man. Oh my god. Everything was just so perfect with her. Like, she really understood the assignment of being a captain, to me, in my opinion. Now, I know y'all haven't seen me in maybe like a month. I needed a break, okay? I needed a full break from just everything. And I've been doing this for what, 3 years, and I felt like it was time for a break. My channel needed a break. I needed a break. Because doing 2 videos a week for 3 whole years is just like, it can take a toll. Like, I just felt like I needed a break. And then after the first week, I just felt so like rejuvenated and so fresh and ready, you know? So we're about to go ahead and get into it. Miss Kionna, you ready? You ready? Let's go, bitch. Oh, yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Now, y'all know I live for Kionna. Kionna was definitely that girl. She really understood the assignment. I loved everything about Kionna. Kionna was just, even with her freshman year, like from her freshman year to her junior year, Mama ate down every single time. She was just overshadowed by, you know, other people around her. But when you really focus on Kionna, she really does it for me. The form, just the dance ability, the creativity, just everything. Oh my god. Let's go ahead and get into it. You ready? Let's go. Now, she ate this up. Yes. Bam, bam. She booked with so much power and so much cleanliness and still dance so big. That's what made me love Kionna. Bam, bam. Bop, bop, bop. Hit, hit, hit. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Come on, Kyla. I love that she still paused and didn't go straight into that next count, because that first time she didn't either. But I love how she did that to make it cohesive and make it, you know, consistent with everything else. Come on, Kyla. Yes, Days. See? Make it cohesive. Love it. She's aware. She's definitely aware. Love it. Look at the lines, though. Look at the lines. Yes. Okay. So it seems like she knows that the music is about to get cut off, and that's why she went in. She just went on ahead and went to the last count. Period. She knows her music. That's important. Come on, Key. Yes, Mary. Oh, yes, Miss Mary. Oh, she had a little lamb. Yes, she had a damn little lamb, girl. I'm telling you, the girl is bad. The girl is bad. I love the fact that Kionna made it consistent. Like, she after the count, she stopped. And then she went to the next count to make it cohesive. And then that last time, she just knew her music. So, boom, I'ma just go. I'ma just go ahead and do that last count, and then it'll be done. I loved it. I love everything about it. She's very self-aware. I love that. Let's go to this next one. Now, for me, this was definitely a moment. This was definitely a moment. I loved everything about this. I love how they broke up this 16 count. And then Amber's gonna go after that first 8. Love it. It's so different. So cute. I love that. So really, they make the 16 an 8. And they just keep it going until the last girl. I love that. Very creative. And they still doing it. I love the fact that they did it during the blue and white game. I wonder if that's like a call. I wonder if they call anything for that. Because I don't think I remember seeing a call. Then they brought back Dawn Formation too. Baby, I gagged. I gagged when they brought Dawn's Formation back. Because it was so different. You don't see a lot of tail and captains throwing counts with each other. You see what I'm saying? You don't really get to see that. So, very different. Loved it. Look how she look at Kionna dancing, baby.
Give me some key. Five.
Yes, ma'am.
Come on, Daytona.
Bam. Hit bop bop. Yes, ma'am. Come on, Kenji.
What? Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Ken.
Yes, Ty.
I wish Kenji would have been able to get that 3rd year. But it's okay.
Give me some.
Bop bop.
Yes. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
You better know your stuff, girl. Bam, bam. Come on, Kyla. Kenji with the short hair, girl. Fantasia. Yes.
Come on, Daytona. Come on, Amber. Yes.
I love it. Bam, bam.
Oh, she coming back today, baby. Yes, ma'am.
Mama had counts. One thing about Kionna, I love Kionna has so many counts in her head. She knows how to categorize each count. I love it. Organization, keeping it organized, keeping the performance consistent, cohesive. Love it. Love everything about her count selection. Kionna's count selection is top tier. She had a we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about this after. Because Kionna count selection is T. Come on, Lania. Wop, wop.
Give me something.
Y'all better wag me. You better wag me, baby.
You better wag. You better wag. Wag me. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Chris was a wag heifer. Yes. Oh, and Kionna brought back, well, she didn't bring back, she introduced a new sit down. Now, y'all know I've been trying my best to get these girls to bring some new sit downs in, girl. And it's time, it's really time for the J-Sets to add on top of their catalog when it comes to sit downs. It's so time. Like, I really want the J-Sets to really, like, get in their bag with with new sit downs. I want them to get in their bag with new sit downs. Hands down, hands down, hands down, baby. But as far as Kionna's count selection is definitely top tier. It's like no other. It's a great mix between let me stop. I take that back. Because when you really watch Kionna's count selection, it's really old school. Kionna is really an old school type of girl when it comes to her count selection. So, yes, I was going to say she was like a really good in-between type of girl, but she really hit a lot of old counts and a lot less of the new counts. Like, she really didn't hit a lot of those 2016 through 2019 counts. She really didn't. She really hit those prior to. So, yes, I would definitely say that. That's what I loved about, because I like old school. I'm an old school type of person anyway when it comes to J-Set. So, you know, me and Kionna, neck and neck. I love her vibe. So, you know, love it. Let's go to this next one. Come on, Bree count. Yes, ma'am. Come on, Noonie. I will say, Kionna has some great crabs, too. She has some great crabs for her. I wish they would have been able to dance more together that first year, but, I mean, that first season. But it's okay. Ooh. Yes. She dances with all her might, all her like she has so much passion for dance. Like you could just tell. Like she puts her all into it. That's what really makes me appreciate Kionna, because she really puts her all. She puts everything into it. And still is clean, never loses her form. Yes. Now with this count, I don't like how they changed this count. I don't like how they changed this count. They brought it to a, hold on. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 4 of this. I'm not used to that. That's just like, that's similar to the Sting It. They kind of changed. What count is that? Cannot think of that count right at this moment. But they added an extra oomph to it. Come on, Key. You better go with the beat, girl. Yes, ma'am. You better go with the beat. Creativity, spontaneousness, like just everything. But yeah, I don't like how they changed that count to make it a little bit elongated. I don't like it. I don't like that. But hey, it may work. It may work. They really didn't do it that much this in 2021, so you know. I mean, when they did do it in the fall, I do remember them still incorporating that extra at that point in the count. But I mean, it's not horrible. It's just something that we have to get used to, because that count was just so straightforward. That count was just so straightforward. But you know, add a little spice. You know, I love a good update. Love a good update. Let's go to this next one. This was Kionna's original field show. Because Kionna made, I want to say Kionna made, yeah, Kionna made, no, she made one field show. It was just this one. And then it was the recycled one from all of those years. Yes. Bam. Ow. Come on, Key. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Come on, Linnea. Linnea back there eating, baby. One thing about Linnea, Linnea is definitely a feel girl. She definitely is a feel girl, hands down. I will say, to me, Linnea was the standout crab for me in the spring. Linnea was definitely that standout crab that really, she did it for me. Linnea really did it for me in the spring. But yes, I love both field shows that Kionna, incorporated from, this field show, and also from, was it I'm Every Woman, or was it, I think, was it I'm Every Woman? I want to say it's either I'm Every Woman or, what's that other one? When Doves Cry. One of those two are, I think it's When Doves Cry. When Doves Cry is when that's Kionna's tryout dance from that same year when they all tried out. That was Kionna's tryout dance, and Mama slayed that. She slayed that routine. A lot of people still really, really, really like that routine, and Mama slayed that routine. I don't know how she came up with it. I don't know if she worked with somebody else. I don't know if she, if it was solely her, but Mama cleared that field show. She cleared it. It was so Jay said. It was so Jay said. Let's go to this. I would have loved to see more field shows from Kionna, because I could tell. I know Kionna was going to get in her bag. I know she would have gotten into her bag. I know she would have. Let's go to this next one. Y'all know I love Stacked Up since 2011, 12. Ooh. Yes, Key. Yes, Daesh. I feel like I was really hard on Dejana. I really do. We're gonna talk about that. I could not get this count for nothing. Can't do it. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just the count is everywhere. I don't know, but I really want to learn this count. I'm gonna get it. We're definitely gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Hit and bam. Wow. Look how she comes in. Look how she comes in. Bam, bam. Confidence. Confidence is key. Knowing what you want as far as like count selection wise. Knowing how you want the performance to go. It adds that extra value. And I don't like how Keshia is all the way over there. Yes. This is when you... Oh, wait. She did right. Look, you see, I don't even have to correct her. I'm gonna eat that. She ate that down. But I feel like I was really hard on Dejana. Her first season. And she had to just get accumulated, because you see, now Mama is eating. She took notes. Well, cause as you see, Mama took notes. Mama, she really is studying the J-Set style. Like, she really is studying the J-Set style. So she's really getting it. And I'm all about timing here. I'm all about when it's your time, it's your time. And I think this fall is going to be her time. Mama about to eat down. She finally calmed down and got that style down. And Mama is about to eat. I'm telling you, Mama is about to eat. Like I said, I'm all about timing. When it's your time, that's when I'll start, Let's go to this next one. Yes, wop, wop, hit, hit. I want to say they changed the rotation of this count, because they used to go the opposite way, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say they changed that. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. Dancing big. She's a small girl. She understands the importance of dancing big, so then the team across the field can see you dancing big. Yes, you better bring that old count back. I haven't seen that count in years, baby. I haven't seen that count in years. Oh, it's discount. It's discount that they changed. Yes, they changed discount. It wasn't that first. It was discount. And then sitting down. Oh, she's so old school. She's so freaking old school. Kionna is very old school. Did y'all not see that? Kionna is very old school. Sitting down before the song actually finally goes off. That's so old, Jay said. So old, Jay said. You better get with it, girl. Y'all girls better get with it. You girls better get with it, honey. Period. Mama knows what she's doing. She knew exactly what she was doing. I love it. I love it. Let's go to this next one. I don't even have to... all these new damn counts. Never thought the J6 would do some shit like this. Kionna this was, I want to say this was Kyla's idea though, but being that it came from the Kionna era, yes, fitting, very fitting, because they couldn't do field shows at this moment. At this time, they could not do field shows, so they have to spice it up. They have to figure out how they can make it adventurous, you know? And they did it. They definitely did it. Yes, ma'am. Yes. I would, ooh, if she would have had a bigger team. If Kionna had a bigger team, baby. It's the confidence, baby. It's the freaking confidence. Oh. Bow, bow. Yes. 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 Timing, perfect. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. They went over that a lot, I could tell. It's perfect timing. Perfect timing. Love that. Perfect timing, baby. Shake it. Perfect timing. Come on, Noonie. Come on, Amber. Ah. Perfect timing. That was perfect. That was perfect. Just the creativity behind that was just outstanding. Phenomenal. Never been done. You know, never been done. And that's important for you as a captain to be different from any other captain. You know, your season has to be different from any other season because you want to stand out. And I give props to Kionna 1000%. One thing about it, since the beginning, I will definitely say, because people were not seeing it for Kionna at all. When I tell y'all, before she was even announced, because we pretty much knew that, you know, either between Mary and Kionna, they was going to be captain. They were not seeing it for Kionna. Hands down. And it comes from them, I want to say body shaming her, but at the same time, I don't know. I really want to say it was more so of the body shaming and doubting her because she was so small. And then when she got up there, she ate y'all ass up real bad. Hands down. I think that that's where it came from. It definitely came from that. Because when I tell you, I was talking to people behind the scenes and they was just like, I don't see it for Kionna. I just don't see it. Let's just get married, because she got more of a J-set presence. And I'm just like, y'all haven't even gave her a chance to even show what she can do, you know? So it was just more so of that. But I don't know. I was just glad that I was able to say I told you so at the end, because I told you. Me and Greg, we were very, very, very adamant about Kionna getting captain, because we knew what she could do. I saw it every year. I saw it. I'm telling you, I saw it. Kionna was the saving grace. To me, Kionna was definitely the saving grace. We needed, Kionna season was definitely needed. 1000%. Just to show the crabs what it's like. Just to show the crabs, you know, old school, new school, creativity. Just to show them that Kionna's year was definitely needed. It was definitely needed. It was definitely needed. But I really want people to stop body shaming, and I really want people to really look at the girl that's really about to be up front and really break down what she's doing. Before y'all even judge anything, because you can't judge a book by its cover. You cannot judge a book by its cover. So I was very adamant about people respecting Kionna. I was very adamant about people degrading her and making her seem less than because of how small she is. Don't do that shit, especially in my group. Don't do that, because you will get kicked out. And it was many people that got kicked out over Kionna. Many people that got kicked out over Kionna, because I saw so much potential in Kionna, and I can go for hours on Kionna. I really can. Like, I'm such a big fan of Kionna. Like, the attention to detail in itself is just impeccable. Shit is impeccable. Every count is correct. Every count is correct. From the hands to the placements, as far as like where your hands are on the body, girl, it's impeccable. Like, the form is always there. She danced big. Ugh. Girl, let's go to this next one. Yes. This count selection was so old school to me. You make me feel so brand new, and I never feel. Oh, baby, love, we'll stay together, loving you wherever. They changed that. They changed it. They added an extra pause to that. Bam, hit, bam, bam. It's really, it's hit. Yes, they changed that count. They changed that extra hit, because it's supposed to be a it's like a hit, and not the way they did it. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. No, it's hit. It's a fast hit. That's what it is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hit. That's how they made the 8 shorter. 8. They made that 7, 8 shorter. Okay, I got you. Let's go to this next one. Kionna's Everything. I loved Kionna's Everything. It was so creative, unique. Bam. Freestyle. Bam, bam. Hit, hit, bop. Yes, yes. Girl, I didn't even notice that was Noonie right there, girl. Come on, first row. If they had Priscilla there, somebody would have been on that. It would have been 3 girls on that second row. Which is needed. It's very needed. I did not like this formation as far as like in the stands. Did not like the formation in the stands because it was missing that middle girl. We needed that middle girl. We definitely needed that middle girl. Definitely, most definitely. I love the fact that Miss Crowley is letting each captain create their own everything. I love that because you get to see their creativity for a long time since I want to say 2000, because 2011 everything was different from 2012's everything. So after 2012, I want to say they didn't change everything until they still did it. I want to say they, was it Morgan? Did Morgan have her own? Yes, Morgan did have her own, but they stopped doing it after a while. And then that was Kayla year. So KG in 20, did they do everything in 20? Let me see. Hold on. Did they do everything in? Let me see. Let me see. I want to say they still did the 12 everything. Then they changed it at a certain point. Let me see. Oh no. So they did change it. They did change it in 2016. So that's when they really started. Yep, 2016 is when they really started that changing everything. You know, changing that well, it's called Everything, but it's Coming to America. But they just didn't want to use Coming to America, so it's Everything. So when I say everything, that's what I mean. When I say everything, that's what I mean. But yeah, they started doing that in 2016, which is really important because you get to see the captain's full creativity through, you know, how they can change everything up, you know, from the year prior, you know. And I love how, you know, in some cases, they might do a nod to 12. They might do a nod to older years. You know, I love that. You know, I think Amber's was a really big nod to 12 because she had a lot of things from the 12 routine in her routine. So I love that. So, but I love Kionna's because you could really express yourself. You could really express yourself because they have that part in the middle where, you know, you can freestyle a little bit, you know, do a little cute pose. You know, cute stuff, cute stuff. Let's go to this next one. Look, bam. Yes. They was really missing that middle girl. Look at Danita. Yes, Danita. Bam. Wop, wop, wop. That Johnny gonna dance, baby. That's one thing about it. The girl is going to dance. Come on, Am. Turn. Hit. Wop, wop, wop. Bop, 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 bop. Ooh. Bam. Wop, wop, wop. Some girls be scared to dance. Some girls be scared to throw certain counts like that. Some girls, I'm telling you. Cause a lot of people a lot of people are scared to be, I want to say winded. A lot of girls are scared to be winded. So they just tend not to do certain counts. But mama eats. Kionna, she gonna do it. Wow. Look at the placements. Look at the placements. Look at her arms. Lines for days. Yes, Tamia. Come on, Kenji. Yes, Ken. Yes, ma'am, Amber. Come on, Danita. Yes, Days. Power, baby. Come on, Amber. Wop, wop, wop. Count selection for days, baby. Wop, wop. Morgan Househour did it with this count, baby. Period. Well, it came in her. I'll say it came in her year. I don't know if she created it though. Yes. Shake it, mama. Come on, Kionna in the back. Yes, ma'am. Miss Mary, you better wag me, baby. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. She loved that sit down too. Kionna definitely loved that sit down. Come on, Miss Mary. Look at Miss Crowley. You gonna have to come on, baby. You gonna have to come on, baby. Come up out of there. Come up out of there, girl. But I will say, Danita definitely stepped it up in 2021. I really feel bad for Danita because y'all really did a lot to Danita, and I tried my best to stay as positive as possible because I understand personally. I understand that the J-set style is just, it's hard sometimes. Like, you have so many different elements and counts, and you have so many different hand changes and counts. You have so many different. It's just it's just a style that you really have to break down to people, because a lot of people don't get it. You know, a lot of people do not get it. And, you know, it took Danita some time, but she really did what she had to do. Definitely. Let's go to this next one. When she came out with that 16. Oh, yes. Damn. Hit. Mama, oh, look at the count. I love how she just automatically came in on 8. Yes. Oh. Now this girl. Bam. Oh. Yes. Look at Kenji. Yes, with the hair. As much as I like Kenji with the long hair, I love Kenji with the short. It's something about Kenji and that short hair, baby. Bam, bam, hit. Ooh, imagine if Shelby was Kionna, baby. And not, oh, bitch. If Shelby was on this line, let me tell y'all something. Yes, ma'am. If Shelby was on this line, baby, I would have gagged. Oof, oof. She would have just straight murdered 2020 spring 2020. She would have straight murdered. Straight murder. Let's go to this next one. Ooh, and seeing her do those old school counts. Oh my goodness, I would have queefed. I would have wet myself. I would have done something that I regret on camera. Baby, yes. Let's go to the next one. Bam, bam, hit. Wow. Yak, yak, yak. And they did it right. Ooh, they did it right. For a long time, this count was very... I ain't gonna lie to you. It was very... They doing them wrong. But Kionna corrected it. I love it. Come on, Mary. Come on, Ken. Bow. Bow. Yak, yak, back. Old school, baby. Yes, yes, hit. Bam, bam, wop, wop, back. Come on, lines. One time. Now this I did not understand. I didn't get the sit down. I really wish. See, this is the part where I'm just like, I really wish I could be able to talk to Kionna and ask her about certain things within her season, because that was kind of confusing. I did not understand this particular sit down in particular. I didn't understand it. I didn't get it. Yeah, I wish I could have really. I wish they could have did it again, so then we could really understand what was going on, what was happening. I really wish I could have. I really wish. Oh. Because we already know the creativity was definitely there all season. Hands down. Let's go to the next one. This was a moment. This was definitely a moment. We needed this to happen. We definitely needed this to happen. Hands down. This needed to happen. Yes, ma'am. All right. Come on, Tamia. Tamia got energy on that field, though. That's one thing about it. And she danced big. Look at her. Real big. Yes. That's a DD4L girl right there, baby. Come on, Danita. Oh, that's Mary. Old school, baby. Back to basics. Yes, ma'am, Mary. Watch how this for A. Bam, bam, hit, dial, hit. Yes. Come on, Amber. Let me tell y'all something. Amber slayed this damn routine from top to bottom, and you bitches, ooh, girl. The way y'all didn't pay attention to Amber, I want y'all to really pay attention to Amber. Yes. The execution, the entertainment value, everything. Bow. Come on, Kionna? Both of them, girl. Both the Kionna. Come on in. Now watch Amber. Look at Amber over there, girl. Watch this. Bam. Bop. Murder. Yes. Oh, girl. I'm telling y'all. Kionna was that girl. Who else was that? Amber was that. That whole team was that girl. I'm sorry. That whole team was. Whole team. Whole team. Let's go to this next one. A moment. This was a moment, bitch. New count. And this count right here was so Jay said. It gave me 2012. This new count gave me so 2012. I could see Charlotte just really eating this count up. Eating it up. Bam. You better dance, mamas. From the formation, oh girl. You better bring my mama count back, period. A lot of people can't get this count. I was asking, I think I was trying to ask KG to bring this count back, but it just didn't work. Bam, bam. Oh no, I was asking Autumn to tell KG to bring that count back. I don't think it worked though. Bam, bam, hit. Yes. That count is very much so needed. Watch how she finna go into this. Yes. Stand up with confidence, queen. The timing was perfect. The timing was just perfect. Then sit down with it. Timing, knowing your music. Yes, ma'am. Come on, Miss Mary. Knowing your music. Like no other. Like no damn other, girl. They eats it down. Eats it down. Let's go to this next one. You better do my other mama count, period. That's Charlotte right there, baby. Yes, ma'am. Placements, baby, yes. Let me see that thumb. Come on, bitch. Ooh. I would say she's like Dom's protege. I promise you. It's like Dom's protege. Hands down. Hands down. That's like Dom's protege. Yes. One thing I noticed about Mary, she did a little bit of the same things over and over. I've noticed when it comes to being a tail. Definitely. I've seen that a lot today. All right, let's go to this next one. I love this count selection right here. It's so old school. She's an old school, she's a traditional type of girl. Very traditional. Yes. Ow. Count selection T already. Come on, Keshia. Bop, bop, hit. Yes, ma'am. That's Miss Worthy count right there, girl. Yes. Nothing, nothing I would not do. Look at her. Yes. Yes. Yes, ma'am. For her to have a spring season, she really had a lot of hits. You better go. Yak, yak. Yes, ma'am. Oh, she changed it. Oh, yes. Oh. Oh, all right, layout. Yes, ma'am, Mary. All right. For Kionna to have such a short season of 4 games, she had a lot of hits. I think this video is about an hour. Girl, that should tell you something. That should tell you something. 1000%. Let's go to this last one. Now, Party Don't Stop, baby. Party Don't Stop is one of my girls. Okay? Look at her. Wop, 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 kick, 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 bam. Buck, baby. Yes. You better buck. Come on, Deshana. Yes, Amber. Yes. Dance like you're having fun, mamas. It's important to dance like you're having fun. I'm just calling counts, baby. Y'all better know it behind me. Back me up. Look at them. Having so much fun. Yes, ma'am. Yes. All in all, Kionna was really that girl, and I really want y'all to really open your eyes when y'all watch this video, because the girl was just hands down T altogether. The girl, she can't be denied. The girl is amazing. Count selection, form, placements, lines, just perfect. She's a mini-me dom. She's nothing but a mini-me dom, and I love every bit of it. But she's her. Remember, she's her own person. I do want y'all to understand that. I understand, you know, we like to compare captains and stuff. Let's keep it respectful. But what I mean by that, they share the same qualities when it comes to dance. They're both amazing dancers, and they can't be denied. 1000% cannot be denied. So kudos to Kionna. Kionna, you are definitely that girl. I wish that you had some type of connection still with the J sets, like, but she has to live her own life. She has to live her own life. And let me tell you something. I'm sure she's doing it. I'm sure she had I'm sure she enjoyed her time as a J set. I'm sure that she did. But yeah, Mama's that girl, and I commend her 1000% because she deserves. Mama deserves. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, bitch. I'm back. I'm back. Hit it. Hit it. I gotta go. I got things to do. Bye.